The moment I realized my childhood wasn't normal. For most of my life, I assumed everyone grew up the way I did. I thought every family had unspoken rules you learned by watching closely, silences that carried meaning, and topics you instinctively avoided. It didn't feel strange to me. It just felt like reality. The realization didn't come all at once. There was no single argument or memory that suddenly explained everything. It came in fragments. Casual conversations where I'd tell a story I thought was harmless, only for the room to go quiet. I'd laugh, waiting for the punchline reaction that never came. Someone would shift uncomfortably and say, "That's not normal." At first, I brushed it off. I told myself people were sensitive, that they didn't understand my family. But it kept happening. Different friends. Different settings. The same pause. The same look that made me feel like I'd revealed something private without meaning to. I started paying attention after that. I noticed how other people spoke to their parents without rehearsing their words first. How they didn't flinch when a door closed too loudly. How calm felt safe to them, not suspicious. I realized I'd spent most of my childhood bracing for reactions I'd been trained to anticipate. The hardest part wasn't accepting that my childhood was different. It was realizing how much effort I'd put into surviving it without ever naming it. How much I'd normalized behaviors that kept me alert, quiet, and adaptable. I had confused endurance with strength. There wasn't anger at first. Just a slow, heavy grief. Grief for a version of childhood I didn't know existed. For a version of myself that might have learned to relax sooner. Even now, the realization keeps unfolding. Every time I learn a new way families can be gentle, I feel it again, that quiet shift where you understand you weren't imagining things. And you never were.